Alright everybody, this is going to be a short video. These are the vocabulary words for this week. Now, again, as usual, stop this video if you have not taken the vocabulary quiz today. Only after you've taken the vocabulary quiz do you need to go over these words. Alright, now, also, as a second point, these words are going to appear on our upcoming test. Alright, so today is Tuesday. So we're going to have a test next Thursday. So not this Thursday, but next Thursday. We're going to have a test on Latin America history. And so, Latin American history, I should say. And so these words are going to be part of that test. So there will be no vocab quiz next Tuesday because these words will be on the test next Thursday. I'll probably repeat this at the end of the video. So let's go over these words, okay? Or this is not really a word, all right? So it's not really a word. It's not a word at all. BRICS, all right? This is an acronym. So BRICS, this stands for, there are certain countries that experts have said, okay, these countries used to be third world countries. So very poor, not very modern countries, but they've moved into becoming modern countries. Or if they haven't moved into being modern countries, they are on their way to becoming modern countries. And so BRICS stands for these 5 countries. And these 5 countries are Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. So that's BRICS. It just stands, literally just stands for those countries. But those countries are countries that have either gone from being third world countries, very poor, to moving their way to being modern, or they are now modern first world countries. Narco-terrorism, all right? Narco-terrorism, most people know what terrorism is. That's where you have violence that is used to cause people to be afraid and to do whatever the group wants them to do, right? Well, narco-terrorism deals with drugs. So this is terrorism that comes about from drug dealing and drug selling. So think about cartel violence in Mexico, where there's bombings that happen, there's drive-by shootings. That is considered narco-terrorism, all right? Terrorism that is based around drugs. Trafficking, all right? The word trafficking is smuggling any person or illegal things into another place. That is called trafficking. So again, with cartels, we deal a lot with drug trafficking and with human trafficking, all right? That's why trafficking can mean either the smuggling of people or the smuggling of illegal goods. That is called trafficking, right? Latino, that is a reference to any person that is from Latin America. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets, all right? So Latino, person who comes from Latin America or whose ancestors are from Latin America. Immigration and emigration. This is why letters and sounds are very important, and that's why we don't like to mix them up, all right? So E makes the E sound, I makes the I sound, all right? So, emigration, I'm pointing down here to the second word first, emigration and immigration. Now, you're thinking, aren't they the same? Well, no. They both talk about things, but from a different point of view. They talk about the same thing, but from a different point of view. So, let's start with the second word, the E, emigration. So, emigration, that means to leave a country. So, right now we're in the United States. If I decide to leave the United States and move to some other place, but my leaving is called emigration. But immigration is where I'm coming into a place, all right? So remember I said that I decided to emigrate from the United States? Well, I've decided to immigrate to France, all right? There you go. So, with the E, emigrate is to leave your country. Immigrate is to come in to a new country. Now, if you're thinking, how am I going to remember that? Just think of it this way. E is for exit, to leave a country. I is for in, as in to come into a country. If you remember that, exit and in, you'll never mix them up, okay? The last one is naturalization. So let's say I decide that, like I just said, I'm leaving the United States and I'm immigrating to France, all right? Well, I'm not a citizen of France just because I step into France. There is a process. Every country has a set of rules and processes that you have to follow to become a citizen. So a lot of times there's paperwork, documentation, things I have to do, and all the rules are different depending on the country that you're in, that you're going into, right? But that process of becoming a citizen of France is called naturalization. So when anyone comes into a country and wants to be a citizen, there's a process they have to go to, and that process is called naturalization. That's why sometimes you'll hear the phrase, oh, he is a naturalized citizen, meaning he wasn't born a citizen of the country, but he went through the process to become a citizen. So that's naturalization. All right? So, yay. Those are our words. Remember, you should have already taken today's vocab quiz before you watch this video. These words are going to be on next Thursday's test. So that means that you have no vocabulary quiz next Tuesday. All right? If you have any questions, conference with me. Obviously, you can also email me as well. All right? Take care, guys.